Okay, listen. There's a guy out there who's awake and doesn't know what's happening, okay? You gotta pull it together. You got this?
No, I absolutely do not. I'm not meant for any of this, Eleanor. I'm just middle management. Shh. What if I fail? It'll be like the failure to end all failures. It'll be an epic fail. Is my tie getting tighter, or is my neck getting fatter somehow? Oh! This is what we do. We tell the judge we have to cancel the experiment because I have a fat neck. She'll understand.
Anyone?
Okay, Michael, listen. You can do this. You are Michael. You are smart and capable, and you're a fearless leader. And you are gonna take a deep breath, stand up, open that door, and say, "Hi, John. I'm Michael. I'm the architect. Come on in." Got it? Hi, John. I'm Eleanor. I'm the architect. Come on in. So my mom is alive, and she lives here. Why didn't you tell me sooner, man?
I'd already told you that you died, and that I had tortured you for centuries, and that you're doomed to be tortured again. I just didn't want to be like a bummer. But now you know everything important about your life, I promise.
A police officer came to my home and told me that my mom had been accidentally trampled to death when she bent down to adjust her toe ring at a Rascal Flatts concert.
That police officer was an actor. See, about a month before, your mom had gotten drunk, wandered into a charity auction and bid $30,000 for a date with Gene Simmons, outbidding everyone else by $29,800. She didn't want to pay, so she faked her death, moved to Nevada, and reinvented herself as Diana Tremaine.
Diana Tremaine is my fake ID name. How dare she steal the identity I stole?
Look, I know this is a lot to take in, but we're here to help your mom get into the good place. Whatever you're feeling, remember, this is not about you.
Right. How could you do this to me?
Not in this, Janet. Next.
What are you waiting for? Do it.
It's not that easy. He lived a whole life, and then 802 afterlives, then a second life, then a second afterlife, and then a third first afterlife. His psyche is like a giant bowl of M&M peak chili. I gotta make sure all the memories go in the right place in the right order. Maybe I just start them at the beginning, a full factory reset.
Man, Janet, can I please have a drink with a lot of alcohol in it?
Here, I saved this for my funeral. It's called the Duval Ditch Water. It's Midori coffee made in ditch water.
I'll get you a margarita.
Yeah, that sounds better.
It's not. Seriously, try this.
Okay, here we go.
He has your eyes.
And your smile. Now he just needs a name.
Big decision. How about Chidi?
Oh, I like that. Do you like it, Chidi? Or would you like a different name? Oh, looks like he has a tummy ache.
Oh.
Chidi.
This library's depressing. All they have in the poetry section is Jeff Foxworthy books.
Well, we needed someplace deserted, and there's no place more deserted than a public library in Arizona. Now let's go, man. We only have a few hours before we have to pick the gang up from the airport. Fire up Janet's memory gizmo.
Flooding your brain with memories from the afterlife is dangerous. In one of the reboots, you and Chidi were in love. Can't you just take my word for that?
No, dude, I can't. My screwed up relationship with my parents made me believe I could never really love anyone. I need to see it for myself. Those are my memories. I want them back.
Okay, fine. Have a seat. Luckily, before we shut the neighborhood down, Janet saved a complete record of all the reboots. Put those in your ears.
What's all that for?
You'll see. We're going to start with a simple 3-second memory.
Why only 3 seconds?
Oh, hi, Eleanor.
Buongiorno, Eleanor.
Morning, Mama John. Morning, Vicky.
Ugh, those two are such forking dweebs.
As I told you, recalling afterlife memories here on Earth has some significant side effects. You should be back to normal in about 20 minutes.
Number 5 is number 1. Number 7 is number 2. Number 3 and number 4 are tied for number 3.
What are you talking about?
I'm ranking my favorite Fast and the Furious movies. You said you wanted to know who I am, and this is the best way to get to know me.
No, it isn't. You could tell me your real name for starters.
My name is Jason Mendoza. I'm from Florida, and I'm a professional amateur DJ.
And is that a family member?
I wish. That's Ariana Grande, the sexiest woman alive.
You wish that you were related to a woman you want to have sex with. You know, it'd be one thing if you just weren't a Buddhist monk, but you're barely even a regular, functioning person. How did you get here?
I don't know, but please, dog, you can't tell Michael about me.
You have some nerve asking me for favors when you have spent weeks deceiving me, making a fool out of me, and bringing snack food into my house. Disgusting.
Oh, Ariana, we're really in it now.
30 seconds left.
Come on.
Oh, it's a butterfly. It's Mariah Carey's lower back butterfly tattoo.
Yes!
Well done, John. And because you guessed correctly, watch what happens.
I should have gotten that sooner. I wrote my college thesis on that back tattoo.
Yes, because remember, every picture from tonight will have something to do with your lives on Earth, so you can get to know each other a little bit better. Okay, blue team, you're up.
Go get him, Chippy.
Chidi, it's your turn.
Oh, I'm a pretty decent artist, but I'm not so great under pressure.
Your time begins now.
Oh, boy, okay.
You got this, Chidi.
I'm sorry, I'm just trying to figure out how to start.
Come on, just start drawing, my brother.
Oh, no. No. 30 seconds.
Okay, here we go.
It's a submarine?
Looks like broccoli with teeth.
It's a horse with a bow on its neck. Oh, is it much hotter than Pony Daisy?
Oh, no.
What have I done? You made a frickin' Frankenstein, man.
Okay, you know what? Magic Pictionary is over now, so let's all go home and get some sleep.
You guys want me to kill it? I've shot a lot of racehorses.
Eleanor, come on in. Hi, Eleanor. I'm Michael. How are you today?
I'm great. Thanks for asking. Oh, one question. Where am I? Who are you and what's going on?
Right. So, you, Eleanor Shellstrop, are dead. Your life on Earth has ended, and you are now in the next phase of your existence in the universe.
Cool. I have some questions.
Don't you mind?
How did I die? I don't remember.
Yes. In cases of traumatic or embarrassing deaths, we erase the memory to allow for a peaceful transition. Are you sure you want to hear? All right, so you were in a grocery store parking lot. You dropped a bottle of something called Lonely Gal Margarita Mix for one. And when you bent down to pick it up, a long column of shopping carts that were being returned to the shopping cart collection area rolled out of control and plowed right into you.
Oof. That's how I died.
No, sorry, there's more. You were able to grab onto the front of the column of shopping carts, but it swept you right out into the street where you were struck and killed by a mobile billboard truck advertising an erectile dysfunction pill called Engorgulate. Funnily enough, the first EMT to arrive was an ex-boyfriend of yours.
Okay, I get it, thank you.
Okay.
So who was right? I mean, about all of this?
Well, let's see. Hindus are a little bit right, Muslims a little bit, Jews, Christians, Buddhists. Every religion guessed about 5%, except for Doug Forsett.
Who's Doug Forsett?
Well, Doug was a stoner kid who lived in Calgary during the 1970s. One night he got really high on mushrooms, and his best friend Randy said, "Hey, what do you think happens after we die?" And Doug just launched into this long monologue where he got like 92% correct. I mean, We couldn't believe what we were hearing. That's him, actually, right up there. He's pretty famous around here. I'm very lucky to have that.
So, maybe my biggest question, is this... Or...
Well, it's not the heaven or hell idea that you were raised on. But generally speaking, in the afterlife, there's a good place and there's a bad place. You're in the good place. You're okay, Eleanor. You're in the good place.
Well, that's good.
Sure is. Okay, let's take a walk, shall we?
Oh, did I have a purse? No, I'm dead. Right. Okay.
Now, I'm about to show you some very sensitive information. The final point totals each of you achieved for all your actions on Earth.
Whoa, your point total was crazy high, Eleanor.
Sorry. Crazy High Eleanor was my nickname in college.
I accidentally saw these point totals when Michael was fixing the sinkhole. It gave me an idea. We will apply the formula to Eleanor's actions here in the good place, and if you earn enough new points, then we could argue that you should stay here.
Would that work?
Don't know. Never had to prove someone belonged here before.
But the judge will be here soon, and this is the best way to build our case.
Now, the average point total for a resident here is roughly 1.2 million. Right now, based on everything that you did on Earth, you have negative 4,008.
That's not great. But I'm gonna do nice things for every goober in this place until my point total is so high I can rub it in all their smug faces.
You just lost 5 points.
Eleanor, come on in. Well, not often you get to confront your greatest failure face to face.
Good to see you too, bud.
I'm just dumbfounded as to how this happened. Our system has never made a mistake before. It's just not possible. And yet here we are. First things first, who are you?
Well, my name is Eleanor Shellstrop, and some of the info you had was right. Flattened by boner pill truck after dropping margarita mix in grocery store parking lot. That's a very me way to die. But all the other info was wrong. In my defense, when I first arrived and you said you, Eleanor Shellstrop, are dead and you're in the good place, I had no reason to think that was a mistake.
Location and date of birth, please.
Phoenix, Arizona, October 14th, 1986. So sorry. That's what I used to tell people when I lied about my age. I was born in 1982.
You lied so much, you forgot your own birth date. Not a great start, but it should be enough for Janet to locate your file. Janet? Janet?
What's that? What's that? What's this?
Her memory's still being rebooted because, someone murdered her. Janet, could you please locate the file for an Eleanor Shellstrop born in 1982?
Yes.
Phoenix, Arizona, USA.
Sure. Anything else?
No, Janet, this is actually a cactus. This might take a while.
Whee!
I still don't get why the bad place would try something so obvious.
They're desperate. They know they're gonna lose. Plus, we can get rid of the Linda picture and put a Chidi picture on the other side since we know a ton about him. This is all good news, right, team leader?
Yeah, it's super cool that I'm actively surveilling and manipulating an ex-boyfriend. More so than I usually did. Okay, let's focus on Brent. Born on third base, thinks he invented the game of baseball. Guys like this believe that the world revolves around them because it kind of does. If we could get him to listen to anyone else, he'd hear how much better they are than he was, which might make him realize that he doesn't belong here. And also, bonus, maybe he cries like a stupid little baby.
This is Daily Notes log for attempt number 3 of my neighborhood experiment. Obviously, I hope and assume this will be the final version. No, I know it will be. All the kinks have been worked out. This is the one. And after I pull this off, they're gonna hang my picture in the Bad Place Hall of Fame right next to the guy who invented bees with teeth. You, Eleanor Shellstrop, are dead.
Cool.
I'm Chris Baker. I'm your soulmate.
Bring it in, man.
Sorry, I must ask, why are you wearing a sash that says best person on it?
Apparently, I am the #1 points getter in the entire neighborhood.
Is that so? I always have to have my sashes custom made due to my height and bosom size. Also, apparently, sashes are out this season. The diagonal line really draws one's eye to the chin bloat.
Go fork yourself, you mean giraffe.
Meat giraffes are destroying the neighborhood.
Oh boy. Hey, robot slave lady? Busty Alexa? Oh, Janet?
Hey there.
Still not used to it. Hey, what if I, an already amazing person who definitely belongs here, wanted to learn even more about how to be a good person? Is one of these nerds like a teacher or a life coach or an Instagram fitness model or something?
Eleanor, I'd like you to meet Chidi Anagonye. Chidi, this is Eleanor.
Janet tells me you were a professor of some kind?
Yes, I was a professor of ethics and moral philosophy, focusing on deontology.
Hang on 1 second, Chibi. This guy's too big of a nerd. Who else you got?
Michael, what do we do here?
I don't know. Apparently, the bad place knows that one of you actually belongs down there with them, and they want that person to get inside the obelisk, or they're gonna take all of you.
I can't go. I'm too young to die and too old to eat off the kids' menu. What a stupid age I am.
I'd never survive down there. They should take Eleanor. She's a pear-shaped. She'd fit right in.
Oh, excuse me. You wish you could have a bite of this pear.
I'll go. I deserve to go. You guys can stay.
You're not.
No, I have to go. Well, then that's exactly why I should be doing it.
Holy forking shirt. You guys, don't you get it? Michael is torturing us. That's why our lives have been so miserable since the moment we got here. This isn't the good place. It's the bad place.
Ah, farts.
All Janet voids are nothing, but neutral Janet voids are like the most nothing.
Judge, please don't cancel Earth.
Why not? The system's broken. You guys proved it. I just want to reboot the whole thing and go back to my chambers. I am on season 3 of Justified, and can I just tell you, it is so good. I binged all of season 2 in a day.
Think of all the amazing human achievement you'd be eliminating. The works of William Shakespeare, the pyramids, Timothy Oliphant.
Ooh, that one stings. There's 50 gallons of man in a 10-gallon hat. I'm like, oh, look, I'm the frickin' judge, and I made a frickin' ruling, and it's gonna frickin' happen as soon as I find the frickin' clicker thing. All right, what do I search for? Humanity eraser button, garage door opener thingy, judge. Ugh! Well, it wasn't in you. Any last words?
These are my last words. End of words.
Yes, really boring. Bye. All right, who's next?
Your dad's pimply butt, you fat dink.
That is so interesting because last time I checked, I didn't have a dad. That's why I'm attracted to all the father figures on the TV shows I watch.
We can't play keep away forever.
Keep trying. Get her to see the light.
I already showed her the light. She wasn't impressed. To be fair, she was there when it was invented.
Hey, bud.
Hi.
I know you're trying to think of ways to save every soul who's ever lived and whatnot, but we may only have a half hour left to exist, so I just wanted to check in with you vis-a-vis us.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Cool. I love you.
Whoa. Really?
Yeah. I love you. So, do you love me?
Yeah, I do.
Well, then, cool. You and I are on our way to Coolsville.
You seem oddly sure, which is unlike you, but it's kind of doing it for me. Should we get out of here? No, but I like the confidence.
Well, when you have 1,000 different versions of yourself over multiple timelines fused and instantly placed into your consciousness, it gives you a real sense of clarity.
You saw the time knife, huh?
Yep. Saw the time knife. It was neat. Okay, let's save humanity, shall we? Can one of you Janets get me a chalkboard and a copy of Judith Shklar's Ordinary Vices? Oh, and maybe some warm pretzels? If we going out, I'm going out with a belly full of warm pretzels. Yummy, yum, yum. Yummy!
There's no escaping it. The problem is me. And now, I have to leave you. Forever.
Michael, you can't be the problem.
Oh, but I am. You see, architects aren't supposed to live in the neighborhoods they design. But I love humans, so I wanted to try. I see now that was a mistake. My meddling is the one true constant in all of our disasters. I tried to force Jianyu into opening up, which caused a sinkhole to open up. I kicked a puppy into the sun and garbage rained down. I grossly underestimated the number of shrimp needed for the opening night party, and what flew through the sky the next day, taunting me for my failures? I'm sorry, everyone. I'm truly sorry. Janet, please call a train to escort me into retirement. You see, the only way in and out of a neighborhood is by train, and Janet is the only one who can operate them. Oh, my dear Janet, will you be okay after I leave?
Yes. This will not affect me in any way.
Jeez, show some compassion.
Well, I can't feel sad, but here's my best approximation of human crying.
Oh, Janet, that was beautiful.
Yeah.
Morning, Mike. How's it hanging?
Oh, fine, Dave. Just fine.
Listen, we got the files for the new crop of incoming, and the big guy thinks it's time for you to fly solo.
I get to design it myself?
You've been an apprentice long enough. You're ready.
Oh, Dave, I'm gonna work so hard. My design is gonna be absolutely perfect.
Easy there, rookie. Starting immediately, you'll be reporting directly to the front office. This is your shot. Good luck.
The bad place is owed two people. You have all done bad things since you arrived here. I don't care which two of you go. You can decide. You have 30 minutes.
All I ever wanted was for this neighborhood, my first neighborhood, to be perfect. Somehow I blew it, and now you're all suffering. And for that, I'm deeply sorry. This is truly the saddest day of my life.
What are you doing?
Dude, I'm freaked out about my meeting with Michael, and if I spend one more second staring at Creepo the Clown, I'm gonna lose it.
You name the clowns?
Psycho, Creepo, Crazy Head, Stupid Juggling, Weirdo, Freaky Feet, and Nightmare George Washington. One of them has to go.
Oh, sexy mailman. Much better.
In 5 minutes, Michael wants my help investigating what's making the neighborhood go nuts, which is obviously me. I mean, I did promise I would help. What do I do here?
Actually, the answer is...
Right here in this easily understandable comic strip.
Nope, in this book about the theory of contractualism.
What we owe to each other. I saw this movie. Laura Linney cries in a lake house because Jude Law left her for his ex-wife's ghost.
No. Quick summary of contractualism. Imagine a group of reasonable people are coming up with the rules for a new society.
Like, if your Uber driver talks to you, the ride should be free?
Sure, but anyone can veto any rule that they think is unfair. So if you said we should be able to break our promises without any repercussions, someone would veto that rule.
Well, my first rule would be that no one can veto my rules.
Well, that's called tyranny, and it's generally frowned upon. If you make a promise to someone, you should do it. Just like I promised to help you, and still am, despite your constant mockery.
Whatever, you love it. So, either I help him find the problem, which is me, and I'm doomed, or I don't help him, and then I'm behaving unethically, and the whole world goes crazy, and I'm caught anyway. I need to figure out a way to both help him and not help him at the same time.
That's literally not possible.
Oh, really? I once posed as a hot prom date for my cousin, both helping him and later, according to his therapist, not helping him. Okay, I don't know about you guys, but I say we leave this miserable shirt hole.
Now, wait, not so fast. Now, getting to the good place is pretty tricky. There's no train to catch. I have to design a complicated, unique transportation vehicle.
Is it Optimus Prime?
What?
I can't believe we get to ride a real-life Optimus Prime. I call right nipple. That's shotgun on Optimus Prime.
Look, this vehicle, which is decidedly not Optimus Prime, has never been built before, so I'm gonna need a few days to do this.
Dude, we just escaped by the skin of our teeth, and any second now, Sean is gonna realize that we are not at Mindy St. Clair's. So whatever this magical good place mobile is, now's the time to whip it out, B.
I agree, and although I believe I've asked you this question already.
There is no business class.
Michael, they're right. We gotta go.
Oh, let's see. Okay, here goes nothing. Janet, if you would.
And presto!
Oops, forgot to log in first. Got to answer my security question. What was the name of your childhood pet? Korzov, the 10-headed dog spider.
And presto!
Dope.
We did it, guys. We won. We're going to the good place. In a frickin' gold balloon.
Shotgun!
It's a hot air balloon. What does that even mean?
Top of the balloon. Ultimate shotgun.
Attempt number 803 of my new project. This is the one. I can feel it. I'm ready. And here we go. Riding on a groovy wave of love, I'm going for a cosmic ride. Surf the freaky purple vibes of love. The marshmallow cat is inside. Marshmallow cat is inside? That's what I wrote? That's meaningless. Janet!
Hi there. How's the songwriting going?
I'm completely lost here, and I can't do the stupid E chord.
Would you like a magic guitar that plays all the notes for you? It's the #1 request among men over 50 who've gotten in here.
No, the whole point is to learn how to do stuff without using afterlife magic. You know, maybe keep it on deck. I don't know, whatever.
We should go, by the way. We're gonna be late.
Oh, where does the time go?
So ultimately, this all goes back to the line from Professor May's book. Mortality offers meaning to our lives, and morality helps navigate that meaning.
Wait, what I think it says is that mortality offers meaning to the events of our lives.
Check yourself, Rando. I think Chidi Anagonye, who literally designed the afterlife, knows what he's talking about.
Look, I'm pretty sure I'm right since it's like my book.
Yes, Professor May, you're probably right about what you wrote.
Still think you should check himself.
Okay, everyone, we'll see you all here next week. Professor Hieronymy will be teaching the trolley problem.
Bring ponchos. It gets messy.
Ready, Chidi? Hello, Jeff. See, the collection's grown.
Sure has. I have 322 frog things now. Oh, 323? I just got another one.
Never not excited about frogs, that guy.
He knows what he likes.
This meeting of the Joint Council of Afterlife Affairs is called to order. Let's make this quick, kids. I just started rewatching The Leftovers. Honestly, when I found out that Carrie Coon was never nominated, I almost erased 2% of humanity. Michael, update?
Things are going fairly well. A new crop of humans just passed their tests. Among the notables who got in, Roberto Clemente, Zora Neale Hurston, St. Thomas Aquinas.
Yes!
8th century Sufi mystic poet Hazrat Bibi Rabia Basri, and Clara Peller. She was the Where's the Beef lady.
Oh.
Where's the Beef lady got in. So, that's fun. Honestly, our biggest problem is that we need more architects and actors.
Well, sorry, but these younger demon actors have no dedication to their craft. They think they can just start acting. They have to learn that acting is reacting, and reacting is pre-acting. But pre-acting, well, that's just being.
Okay, take it down a notch, Daniel Day-Lewis. Sean, what you got?
Well, I'll begin by saying that this new system stinks, and Michael stinks, and we should throw this all in the garbage and go back to the way it used to be when everyone was tortured.
There's still some bumps in the road, but this system is good and it's working. Come on. admit it.
I will never, ever, 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 ever admit that.
I know, buddy. I know.